Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of our journey, the OSCP journey. In today's episode, we're gonna solve the Devel machine. It's a Windows easy machine. We're gonna use the FTP, and then through the FTP, we gonna upload the payload, and we're gonna execute that from the web interface, and then we're gonna use the uh, Windows Exploit Suggester next edition or next generation to be more precise, using the sysinfo to get all the not fixed issues and privilege escalate our way. So let's just get started. So let me just start by running HackTheBox and pinging our box. So let me copy the IP. So the host is alive. Let me add that to Etsy hosts as T1, and then let's make an nmap quickly, 21 and 80. We did that so the comments autocompletes because I did that live on Twitch. You can watch me live on Twitch how I solve boxes, but it takes more time than the videos on YouTube. However, we see here we have 21, we have 80. Let's check the 80. I like to check shit. Okay, I need to go to here, and I like to check the browser, the port 80 at first. So let me just get the browser up, if he will. Finally. So here, as you can see from the Twitch stream, here the Windows kernel that we're gonna use. I'm gonna go through that in a while. And here the chimney. Okay, so let's try it. HTTP T1. Okay, that failed. So here we see the IIS or the server. Instead of instead of T1, you can write the IP and you will get the same thing. It's just I added that to the Etsy hosts. Now let's check the FTP. I'm gonna try anonymous connection. So voila, we see ourselves in the FTP server. We list the files. Here we see that the welcome PNG that we saw, that we saw over here, it's the same. Here in the source code, we see the welcome PNG. Then we can execute the files that we upload to the FTP. Next step. Okay, now we are here. Let's make a new Tmax session or window, whatsoever. Let's say, so here, IIS uses ASPX type files. So using MSF Venom, we're gonna generate our reverse shell TCP. We're gonna write our IP over here. Let me check our IP. So to check your IP, you type IPA and grab the tunnel 0, which through this tunnel you are connected to HackTheBox. 10, 10, 14, 33. Okay, let's try that again. 10, 10, 14, 33. And we make the file of type ASPX, and we make our payload. Let's make that. Okay, now it's working. Let's get back to our FTP, and here we say put payload.aspx. Payload is here. Let's go to our browser. We need to exit the source code and to put payload aspx. So as you can see, it's a black screen, nothing happened. Why? Because we forgot the most important thing, which is to run netcat. We're gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we run that again, and voila, we are in the system. Okay, inside the system, who am I? Okay, we are the service account, we can't do anything. So let's just get back to the temp directory. It's practical, and in the IRL you would do everything and upload everything in the temp directory. So I believe we don't need to upload anything yet, so let's try system info. Okay, so let's copy everything from here. Using Tmax, you press Ctrl C and then the brackets, and then you can press Y like them and copy that. Now let me get back to my machine. From my machine, I'm gonna make them system info.txt. I'm gonna paste that. Let me copy that, system info.txt, or okay. So here we're gonna search for Windows exploit suggestion, next generation, suggester. So we're gonna take this. Be sure that you have git installed, then write git clone and wait till the download finishes. Once the download finishes, you would see the directory. So let's just move the sysinfo to our directory. Okay. And in here, let's move to there. So here we would say Python 3 or 2 or whatever. We write this syntax. So we would say, let's try without the impact first and see what it's gonna do. So here, without the impact, the syntax would be Python 3, the Python file, and we give him the system info that we got from our target. So here we would say all the patches vulnerabilities that are not patched yet, and here we would see the impact, aka what this CVE would help us to do, and the exploits, the links from the DB, exploit DB. So here you can see spoofing, and you can see different stuff like remote code execution. You can see as well information disclosure. So we are not interested in all of that. We are interested in the privilege escalation one. Okay, let me just remove this. So using the privilege escalation, we see all these CVEs. So we choose one CVE. I used that. I tried most of them on the Twitch, on the live Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch if you are interested in the whole process. But for now, just to save time, let's search for the CVE that I used, which is, let me get that, which is MS10-059. So you can use some CVEs have Metasploit modules, but I'm not interested in Metasploit because this is the OSCP journey playlist. So we have this file. Let us download this. So let's take this, say git clone. Okay, is not found. Let me just download this. I'm just gonna download the exe, and then you would say, so if you are interested in the same the same one, you can just search for MS10059 from SigWiki. You can search SigWiki. I used, I believe, other source on the Twitch, on the live Twitch, but SigWiki code are is SigWiki codes in general are secured and has many stars. Let's get back to our stuff. So we would copy from from the download directory. So for me, it's in home Linux. I would copy that into here. So let's for now we're gonna upload that mm, to the target. So we would say Python 3 -m HTTP server 8000, and once more I need our IP because I forget that a lot. 10 10 14 33. Let me write that. 10 10 14 43 33. I mean. Okay, so you would take that. Why we are taking that? Because we're gonna need to download that through certutil. So you would type cert. Let me type that in other way, in other place. So here we would type cert util dash URL cache, but instead here we would write 1433, and here we will write the name of the file. Let me copy that, and let me move to the window. So here ms10-059.exe. Let me write that here. Okay, ms10-059. Was that right? Let me write this. ms10-059. Okay, we copy that. We upload it here. Not here. We upload it here. And we wait. It shows online. After waiting a little bit, we see that the file is not here. Let's try again, but with the split flag. I would say here dash split. And let's wait and see. Here it shows the host is online, and it shows that it's completed successfully. Let's check, and voila, here is our file. So to run our file, we would say ms10 dash. Okay, I wrote that wrong. Let's take it from here, and we would write our IP, and we need to run netcat again, but other netcat. Let's say here netcat, but 4444, because this one is 1234. You can write any port number you want. No. So what do we have here? Let me get that here. So we have here the exe file. Okay. The exe file. Then we have our IP. Then the open port from netcat. We should get in a while. Yep, we got a shell. Let's try who am I. we are anti-authority system. Let's get back, directory, let's cd into users and submit the flags together. So the first flag is the user, then the root. Let's search for them. So we see Babis. Let's check Babis. CD desktop, I believe. We have solved that online on Twitch. Be sure to follow me over there as well if you are interested in live sessions. And let's submit this flag. Let me remove spaces. Voila, first one is submitted. Let's get back, cd into administrator. Okay, I wrote that unintentionally. Then cd to desktop, directory, and then type, okay, type root.txt. We submit that as well. And voila, we are finished. Okay, that's great. The machine has been bound. Be sure to follow my journey, and I believe YouTube recommends you to watch these next videos, so be sure to watch them and see you next time.